Happy Saturday to you. It's Haley with the Armageddon report. But first, tornadoes. Right. 2 tornado warnings in effect at the moment. No, of course, by the time you're watching this, these tornado warnings will most likely not be in effect. So if you're in the area, better start paying attention, obviously. We'll take a look at that in a little bit later. After we look at earthquakes, Southern California with the most recent and the strongest today, offshore Oaxaca, Mexico. If that is how it's pronounced. Not that I knew how, I had to look it up. And I'm still not certain. Anyway, 5.3, and this one was felt as strongly as a 6. Or was it uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis? Seis? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't remember my Spanish words. Anyway, strong shaking, light damage. So that's decent, It's not good, of course. It's always bad when there's damage. High temperatures today. We seem to be losing the blues. Is it not winter anymore? I do not know. Low temperatures overnight, not terribly low either. Not terribly, depends on your definition. If you're used to this kind of weather and you hang out up here, you'll be like, oh my God, man, I cannot stand it. I am frozen as a popsicle or something, whatever phrases. So, winter-related advisories up here. So, winter weather advisory, avalanche watch, winter storm warning, winter storm watch, flood watches and flood warnings and flood advisories, and tornado watches, which we'll take an additional look at soon. Yes, but first, a whole bunch of map with clutter on it, so you can see the flash flooding possible in a whole big area, and the severe thunderstorm possible there. And again, we'll take a look at the actual demarcation or something soon, I don't know. Heavy snow possible there. Tomorrow, heavy snow possible there and there. That must be where the winter storm watch is. And then there's going to be another severe thunderstorm area. Heavy snow possible on day 3 in these areas. So if you like snow, and I don't know, then you'll be happy if you're in one of those areas. So HPC chart showing the probability, that was the word I was going to say, of at least 4 inches of snow, at least 8, at least a foot, and 1/4 inch of icing, which is apparently not possible to date. So there is actually a tiny bit of a high probability of at least a foot, but there are much larger areas of the 4, and of course you can interpret that on yourself if you have eyes. Oh yes, here are the current tornado watches. So we've got one that's expiring. This one expires 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and this one over here expires at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right. So, in general, here is the wonderful, wonderful map showing that severe winds are the largest potential, not a huge chance of hail today, and a 10% chance of a tornado. So here's the specific breakdown. So, here's your 30% chance of severe winds, so that'd be 58 miles per hour greater, and then a 15 around it, 5 over there, 5% chance of hail, that'd be 1 inch or larger, and then, of course, any sort of a tornado is a severe weather event. So, Louisiana and Mississippi looks to be the heart of the 10% probability. Right out tomorrow, we've got another slight risk area, and there's just day 3, and then day 4 is very green, so back to normal or something, if you consider normal being no severe weather. I don't know. So, tomorrow, here's your slight risk area, and then there's the 5% chance around it. So, of course, we shall keep an eye on it, as we often do, at wickedwix.com, wickedwx.com. And of course, if you have a radar program, you can go hang out there and look at tornado warnings and stuff. That is interesting because that looks like it's out of date. Yeah, that should be expiring momentarily. And look at that. That one looks to be the core of it that looks to be out of the area already. So they'll update soon in my software, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, if you're in an affected area, of course, please pay attention. Get yourself a weather radio, leave the TV on, whatever it takes, and dig yourself a basement if you, of course, already do not have one. And enjoy the weekend otherwise.